Right. Okay. Online dating isn't dating. In real life, there are no virtual winks, photos, or profiles. In real life, you meet real people.
LifeMates can help you meet the right person, and we're so confident we can find someone for you, we offer a relationship goal guarantee. Find the relationship you want. LifeMates. Right time, right place, right person.
Trucker Television is brought to you by JD Factors, charting a path to growth. Forbes Hewlett Transport, don't follow, join. Diesel Spec, engine tuning experts. Welcome to Trucker Television, the best of the trucking world. This week on Trucker Television, Rig of the Week, a 389 Pete from Joseph Hollage. Atlantic Canada's Convoy for Hope. Truck World in Toronto, Ontario. LNG trucks with Robert Transport. But first, Rolling with Scott of Laidlaw Tank LP.
I'm starting my shift, so I got to do a pre-trip. You're driving in your car and you come up beside me. I have no idea who you are. I'm passing and people are passing me, thousands and thousands of vehicles a day, and I have no idea who those people are. And the last thing I want to do is hurt somebody. And if I don't do my due diligence in the yard, what am I going to be doing out here? How am I going to be behaving out here on the road? So many times over the years I've been hassled because you just expect everything to be perfect. Well, no, I don't, but I expect everything to be safe. But because the biggest thing is you go to the scale and it's not the company that's in trouble. You are the face that's standing right before them, and you're the one that's in trouble. And it all starts in the yard on your pre-trip. If you don't do a good pre-trip, you're not going to do a good job doing your job. It's going to reflect on your loading, your unloading, and ultimately it's going to impact the customer, and it's also going to impact the person that you work for. I find it challenging and rewarding in that basically once I leave this yard, I'm my own boss. I go to the customer, I represent Laidlaw, and I get my product, and I go to the customer at the other end, and I deliver my product with class, and I go out of there, and to me that's what's rewarding about trucking is basically you're your own boss, really. You do get dispatched, and you do have to answer to somebody, but for the most part, it's routine. I mean, it doesn't matter whether you're hauling a load of vegetables or you're hauling a load of liquid. It's all relevant. You just might be hauling a little bit heavier, a little bit lighter. You might have to touch all the product. You might have to just hook up a pipe, and that's what I enjoy about trucking. I find it rewarding when they come to me and they say, "Hey man, thanks a lot," and by the way, what you showed me, I just helped so and so, and I think that's awesome because really that's all I want at the end of the day I want to help that person so that he can help somebody else. Because when I started driving truck, basically if you were capable of getting the license, you were just put in the truck, you figured everything out blindly, and quite honestly, that way was scary. But you did it. You either did it and were successful at it, or somebody else was there ready to take over. But I enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy helping others. I'm very passionate about this. This is my job. This is what I do. This is how I build a house, put a roof over my head, feed my family, and if I give 110%, so far I've been rewarded with 110%. A lot of people get complacent. They assume. Assuming in this industry is the scariest thing that you could ever do. You're putting your own life at risk. You're putting other lives at risk for an extra 15 minutes out of a day. And the thing is, over the years, I didn't learn everything I know by myself. I will not sit here and tell you that. I learned by asking questions, a lot of questions over the years. And don't be afraid to ask questions, because that question could save your life one day or save somebody else's.
Nothing will break more diesel spec.
Diesel Spec, diesel engine tuning experts, fuel efficiency leaders, safely improve fuel economy. Diesel Spec will save you money.
Welcome to Trucker Television.
Or if you want horsepower, community leaders sponsoring Truck and Roll on Car. Diesel Spec, worldwide diesel engine tuning experts.
New Line Spray Suppression. Email us a picture of your truck and you can win a set of New Line fenders and be on national TV. New Line at truckertelevision.com. New Line Spray Suppression.
Now hiring company drivers, women and men. Late model, all Peterbilt fleet. Dependable runs, great pay and benefits. Locomote Systems, transportation specialists.
RPM Havelock, the show that has it all. Every type of cool car, all the car clubs. Artistry in iron motorcycles. Who has Canada's coolest big rig? The Trucker Television Show and Shine. Swap meet, farm equipment, boats. World-class plowing match. RPM Havelock, the show that has it all.
12 Gauge Customs. Award-winning trucks. Big rig chrome and accessories. Shop online or call. 12 Gauge Customs.
Laidlaw Carriers Tank. Sudbury office is now hiring quality owner-operators. Company drivers also wanted. Laidlaw Carriers Tank. Our people and our equipment set us apart.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Robert Transport. We care. We take charge.
Welcome to Truck World 2014. My name's Ian Norris, representing Diesel Spec Inc. from Montreal. Big concern these days is fuel economy for all our highway trucks. We have ECM programming. It's fine-tuning of the fuel management system. Trying to achieve better fuel economy for the drivers and fleets today is quite important. So we've done a lot of development and research trying to advance our product. Across Canada, we have over 100 sub-dealers that work with and for us. In the US, we have dealers also. We have dealers in Australia, New Zealand. Right now we offer for Caterpillar, Cummins, Detroit, Volvo, PACCAR, International Max Force, a wide variety.
I'm here on behalf of Trucking for a Cure, and we raise money for the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation of Ontario. We are at the 2014 Truck World, Canada's national truck show, and it comes into the province of Ontario every 2 years. This convoy started out with 36 drivers involved in our convoy, and last year we had over 88 drivers in the event. And we are now one of the top 3 community events on behalf of the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation, so that's amazing.
I'm here for Truck World 2014 because I know I've been in the business so bloody long. I got a bunch of friends come over saying hi, people I haven't seen for years. So this is like a family reunion. We're only meeting the needs of society. We're not creating a need. So if society, if people, our customers want us to deliver their freight, they're going to all have to work with us to come up with better ways to recruit people to the industry. If we're going to be a trading continent, we need to have an efficient transportation system, which trucking is the backbone of it. There's a lot of good companies in the industry. You know, there's a core group that I would say that are very committed to safety and doing the right thing for their employees. We're really pushing the government to have it identified as a skilled trade, and along with that comes certain benefits from the government, how they view us, certain legislative opportunities, and I think just anything we can do to make it appreciated as a skilled trade.
My name's Julian Roberts. I'm proud to be a member of the Joseph Hollage family. Back in 1975, there was a Joseph K. Joseph, and that gentleman is still involved in the company today, but his son Jeff Joseph basically takes care of the day-to-day operations now. So there's a proud family history. We're up around about 250 units now, and the flatbed division actually took shape this year around January, and it's the division that's expanding probably the most rapidly at this point. Basically, anything that we can put on the deck, we'll make sure we've got the equipment and the personnel to pull it for you. This is our unit number 5150. She's a 2014 389 model Peterbilt. Comes in at just under 300 inches. She's got a 600 horsepower motor, 1850 pounds of foot torque, 18-speed transmission, and she does work hard each and every day of the week. Typically, she'll pull a 4-axle tanker. Today we've got her hooked to our Mack tandem axle trailer. Got wheelbase is what that's tagged as, and she does definitely have wheelbase. Interior-wise, it's a less is more theme that we've gone for. Everything's blacked out. Instead of going traditional chrome, we've gone duplicolor black, flat black. She is a year old. You can see that it's basically debadged. We've had the Joseph name cast as the Peterbilt logo. There's just a few subtle things here and there, the window treatments, basically just carrying the whole white and red company color theme through the truck. Basically, it's just a long, lean look that we're going after. And this is typical of the pride that we take in all of our equipment, whether we're running tanker, flatbed, aggregate, everything is to this level. Like we like to promote a very positive image, and I think the majority of the guys you talk to at Joseph are happy with what they're doing.
When we come back, LNG Trucking with Robert Transport.
Irv Transport. Good people, good living. Now hiring company drivers, owner-operators, and technicians. Employer of choice. Call to find out why. Irv Transport, another cool move.
Advanced welding techniques, training for success. Come see our new virtual training lab at advancedwelding.ca.
Time to trick out your big rig? Check out ZZ Chrome's huge inventory of high-end chrome and stainless accessories, bumpers, visors, pipes, LED lighting, and more. Plus custom fabrication and installation. Find us online at zzchrome.com.
Not all V-twins are the same, but it only takes one oil brand to keep them running smooth and strong. Lucas. No matter the size, shape, attitude, or how you ride it, Lucas motor oils are specially blended with Lucas technology to improve performance and life of your V-twin. At Lucas, what you put in your V-twin keeps what you put on it moving forward. Lucas oil, available at quality motorcycle retailers.
Diesel Spec. Diesel engine tuning experts. Fuel efficiency leaders. Safely improve fuel economy. Diesel Spec will save you money.
Welcome to Trucker Television.
Or if you want horsepower. Community leaders sponsoring Truck and Roll Honker. Diesel Spec. Worldwide diesel engine tuning experts.
Somebody help me out. Somebody come and get me. Yeah, I've been too desperate for love to figure out.
So this is a natural gas truck. So I'll gas up before we leave. For security, I have to wear long sleeves and long pants, a visor, and some insulated gloves. So the first year we run the natural gas. We had only our yards in Boucherville and over here to gas up. It was kind of a little bit awkward, but dispatch were they know about it, so they were giving trips to Lowe's that we had to come here, gas up, and sometimes go to London or Windsor. But now since they installed the tank in Woodstock, well, we don't have to stop here anymore. And there's also some tanks in Cornwall and the one in London. Eventually there'll be one in Kingston, and I heard maybe one in Prescott.
Let's drive out of town. Put some gas in the tank for the ride to the top.
Right now it's about a 160, so we'll bring it down to 140. Then I'll close the valve and fill the tank. Then we'll do the same thing for this side. It's a Cummins engine, but with a Westport technology. So I start the engine, it starts on diesel for about 15-20 seconds. Then it transfers to natural gas by itself. So I have a generator on my truck, so the generator needs diesel. But I use about 175 liters a week of diesel. And the newer truck, instead of the generator, they have a solar panel on the roof. So, and they have some batteries, special batteries on the back of the bunk that will keep the energy from the solar battery, from the solar panel, I mean. That's how they run the air conditioning and the heater in the winter. Guy Lalonde, I live in Hawkesbury, Ontario. I've been working for Robert for 17 years now. We're being the first one, I guess, in North America to run natural gas truck on the highway. I think there's a company out west that were running local, but on the highway we're the first one. We were the first one to have trailers with skirts. We were one of the first companies to have the big white tires on the trucks. I'm on the dry van division, but we also have flatbeds. We have US division. We have special division, oversized, overweight. We have a tanker division too. We're doing pretty well everything. The fall, when it turns cold, we start up the truck, and by the time the system gets hot, well, the exhaust is underneath, and there's a big white cloud that comes from under the truck. And sometimes cars will beep the horn at us and showing us the smoke coming out from under the truck. They think there's something on fire, but there's not. It's just a matter of maybe five or 6 minutes by the time the system warms up. It disappeared. But it's kind of funny at first, like some cars, they just beat the horn and to let us know there's a smoke coming out from under the truck, but that's normal. That's my fuel gauge. This is my fuel gauge. That's the left tank. So tank number 1, tank number 2, the right tank. And you see now it's flashing, so the gas is coming out from the right tank. There's a pump in the back that will transfer automatically to the left tank. It should be transferring pretty soon. If there is a problem, there's a fault, the yellow light will come on. I can still run. But if it turns danger, the red light comes on, I have to stop right away and get out of the truck and have it fixed.
After the break, raising money for cancer at Atlantic Canada's Convoy for Hope.
Herb Transport. Good people, good living. Now hiring company drivers, owner-operators, and technicians. Employer of choice. Call to find out why. Herb Transport. Another cool move.
12-gauge customs. Award-winning trucks. Big rig chrome and accessories. Shop online or call. 12-gauge customs.
New Line Spray Suppression. Email us a picture of your truck and you can win a set of New Line fenders and be on national TV. New Line at truckertelevision.com. New Line Spray Suppression.
Not all V-twins are the same, but it only takes one oil brand to keep them running smooth and strong. Lucas. No matter the size, shape, attitude, or how you ride it, Lucas motor oils are specially blended with Lucas technology to improve performance and life of your V-twin. At Lucas, what you put in your V-twin keeps what you put on it moving forward. Lucas Oil, available at quality motorcycle retailers.
Laidlaw Carriers Tank is seeking liquid tank owner-operators. Competitive fuel surcharge program. Base plates, border crossings, and tolls paid. Our people and equipment set us apart.
Diesel Spec. Tuning for performance and fuel economy.
It's a big difference for the transport with the price of the fuel. They do a great job. I was doing about 5.7 miles per gallon. Now I average between 7.5 and 8 miles per gallon.
Is fuel economy important to you? How can you not call Diesel Spec?
Convoy for Hope Atlantic is in its 5th year. We're a group of volunteers that have come together in the fight against breast, colon, lung, and prostate cancer. We celebrate the trucking industry. We're driving out cancer one truck at a time. We're here for everybody, for our friends, our neighbors, our community. We've got Cav that's representing today, helping us out with the on and off ramps. Obviously the transport truckers and a lot of emergency groups are here as well. We've got EMS, the paramedics are here, some firefighters. The Department of Transport and Safety will be here as well with us today, and we're hopeful that we might see a few RCMP vehicles. Convoy for Hope Atlantic was inspired by Convoy for a Cure, which originated in Ontario. Convoy for a Cure was a group of female truckers that came together in the fight against breast cancer. It was a phenomenal event the first year, and it's inspired convoys throughout America, in the United States as well as Canada. The group of volunteers that help with this group here decided 4 years back that we'd like to include colon, prostate, and lung cancer as well, just to reach those areas that maybe aren't as well funded as the fight against breast cancer. In fact, colon cancer receives such little funding that they don't even have promotional materials to share with us today. So we've created our own colon ribbons that we do pass out to the group, and we'd like to see that change, that we're supporting all of those causes and really seeing an impact for the individuals that are afflicted by those cancers.
There's not one person anywhere in this world that either doesn't know someone or has it themselves. So we do it every year, just everybody gets together. We're like a family anyway. So we just all get together and, you know, raise money for cancer and have a fun day.
Well, one of our members, Art Jones, has a truck in this situation, and he asked us about helping him with escorting their convoy, kind of keep the trucks and the traffic away from one another for safety reasons. And we get involved that way. And it's also for cancer research, and one of our main fundraisers we do every year is raising money for prostate cancer. So it ties in completely with what one of the things that we do. It's near and dear to us. So. Moncton itself is a big cancer center, so a lot of the money will stay right here, as I understand, to help people in the area, so it's all great.
There's still time to change direction.
This is our 4th year in the Convoy for Hope. First year we participated, it was mainly for breast cancer, but now it's for 4 cancers, for the breast cancer, prostate cancer, lung cancer, and colon cancer.
Getting bigger every year. People are coming in. I'm a survivor myself, so I'm 100% for this thing. Do this every year. It's my 4th year now. It's for a good cause.
Now you come down to the end.
My father passed away from cancer. My cousin passed away from cancer. I have relatives that have cancer, so I just get involved every year. Every year I try to do something different. 2 years ago I wore a pink dress. Last year I had pink hair and pink beard. This year I wanted to promote getting screening for prostate cancer and colonoscopies, so hence the hospital gown, and I wanted to make it fun, so the clown outfit.
I think it's a great cause and it's a lot of fun. And it shows that truckers are something other than those jockeys on the road.
And I'm also a cancer survivor. I had prostate 2 years ago, and now I am now cancer-free.
Amen. It's awesome.
If you don't know what's going on here, guys, give your heart and soul. It goes a long ways.
Send us a picture of your truck, and you could win a set of New Line fenders. Working trucks, show trucks, new trucks, old trucks. Send us a picture of your truck. You will be entered into the 2nd annual Trucker Television New Line Fender Contest. Next week on Trucker Television, we're back on the road with Robert Transport. More Atlantic Canada's Convoy for Hope, Part 2 of Truck World in Toronto, Ontario. Another cool move with Herb Transport. And Rig of the Week, a Kenworth W900L from Booth's Farm. Trucker Television is brought to you by Chrome for Kids Truck Show and Shine, supporting Children's Hospital. Bryson Insurance, your partner in success for family and business. Be on Trucker Television at Truck and Roll Encore.
on Broadway. Kong, the eighth wonder of the world!
Faces you remember, films you can't forget. Every day on Silver Screen Classics. Call your television service provider to subscribe.
Running wild and living free, riding high on that carousel.
Biker TV is brought to you by Parts Canada and Drag Specialties. We support the sport. Join Biker TV at Summer Ride, Summerside PEI. Advanced Welding Techniques, training for success. Welcome to Biker TV, by bikers, for bikers. This week on Biker TV, Friday the 13th, 2014, in Port Dover, Ontario. More artistry and iron motorcycles with Edjo. We're back at the Cumberland Motorcycle Roundup. But first, Custom Creations, Cycle and Ink, Cambridge, Nova Scotia.
I'm Candace, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you also.
I kind of keep the ship running up front, I guess. I keep the boys in line and manage all their appointments and...
Goes to show you one heck of a woman.
Yeah, I am.
Tattoo shop and a bike shop, trying to keep them all in control.
Trying to keep them all in control, it's not easy. It's a great combination. Who rides it doesn't have a tattoo, right? It works well, So we get a lot of customers that come in, they'll do the service on their bike, have a tattoo while they wait. Got a lot of positive feedback. We're super excited for what we're doing here and the feedback we're getting from our customers.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, my partner and I decided to join ventures. He's in the tattoo industry and I've always been around the motorcycle side. And we thought it would be a unique combination to put the two together. And of course I have tattoos and he had a Harley, so the whole package works well.
Harley.
Wow, Harley, what a beautiful name. Are you proud of that name?
Yeah.
Are you going to ride a Harley when you get older?
Yeah.
So you got all your leathers on.
Yep.
Spectacular. Are you riding here with someone today?
My dad.
Your dad? That's so awesome. So do you go riding a lot?
Yeah, a lot in the summertime. Not so much in the winter, but sometimes.
It's a little cold, eh?
Yeah.
I gotta say, you're one of the cutest biker chicks I've ever met. And I really like your jacket.
Thank you.
Best. So what was it about the bike that you wanted it?
Well, I guess it's because it was black and it was beautiful, and I figured it should be mine.
It is a sexy bike, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, very much so.
You look really good riding.
Well, thank you very much. Been with the road crew 3.5 years. Yeah, a very, very, very good group to be with.
Yeah, you guys are all out here supporting.
Oh yes, that's what we're all about. Yeah.
Well, I know a lot of you. You're all wonderful.
Well, thank you very much. And I think Lo and his family thinks the same thing because I got a feeling they want to ride with us as well.
I believe so. It'd be great. I want to be there.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations on your bike.
Well, thank you very much.
So, the fire, it's a Halifax fire.
Yeah, that's my job. That's what I do.
Right on.
Yeah, I'm a fireman.